Oh, boy. 3 of us, not 2 of us, not 1 of us. Mock Draft Live. It's Sunday night. It's 7:30 p.m. I'm with my boys, Matty Kiwoom at Matty Kiwoom on Twitter and Seth Diewold, Seth_Diewold on Twitter. Boys, what's up?
Yo. I am excited to bring in a new fresh meat here on Mock Draft Live for me and Cody. Are we going to go at it or are we going to team up on Seth?
Oh man, I've been destroying Aaron Stewart, so I'm ready to destroy you two guys in a mock draft tonight. Let's go.
I heard Aaron was destroying you per Aaron.
No. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. That's the wrong side of the story there.
I also watched a rookie mock Superflex tight end premium where you guys didn't take a tight end till like 2.8 or something like this.
Well, yeah, great value. I got Michael Mayer at the 2.8. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I mean that
sounds like great value.
That's pretty sick value. I didn't expect you'd be sitting there at 2.08 and you get the number 1 tight end in the class. I figured, tight end premium, non-tight end premium. I'm seeing tight ends start coming off 2.6, 2.8. I think that's. I don't even know if we've drafted many Matty, but tight end premium. I'm gonna be interested to see where they go tonight, especially in one QB, not super flex, 1 QB. So we're not gonna have any quarterbacks projected in this first round. We'll see if either of you guys take one, but I'm not. So let's get into it without further ado. Mock Draft Live, bad boy. We're going to be drafting at least 2 rounds, probably 2 rounds. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You want to do rock, paper, scissors to get the number 1 pick?
Let's do it.
All right, ready?
Wait, let me get my. Right. There we go. I'm in the right spot now.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, you guys all right?
I got scissors.
Yeah, you versus me. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Got you.
All so right, you going first?
103. I'll take the 103.
All right, I'll take the 101.
All right.
I guess I have the 102.
Let's go. Let's do it, boys.
All right, let's get it, boys.
So here we are with the 101 tight end premium 1 QB PPR rookie draft. Since it's tight end premium, give me Dalton Kincaid. Psych! Of course, I'm going Bijan mother effing Robinson. He is the perennial 101 in all rookie formats, in my opinion. Give him to me. Let's get it cooking.
Yeah. I mean, you said it. He's the 101, man. I would have taken him at 102 if you wouldn't have taken him at 101.
Well, duh. I was gonna leave him to you, Seth, for your first time with me and Cody. I was gonna leave you such a beautiful pick at 102. No way.
I thought maybe JSN or Dalton Kincaid. I mean, but I don't know. Who knows? Tight end premium. But at the 102 here now, it's my pick.
Yep.
So this, correct me if I'm wrong, fellas. This is likely between JSN and Gibbs. It's kind of like pick who you want, right? Or maybe what you need. And because I think he's that guy, I'm going to go JSN at the 102. Again, this would probably be for me specifically. It would be like, do I need a wide receiver? Do I need a running back? This is how close these two guys are for me. But yeah, I'm a huge JSN fan, so I'll take JSN at the 102.
So because he hit, were you going to take him at the 102 if he would have ran a 4.51, or is that sub 4.540 like lock him in 102, no doubt about it?
That's not as big of a deal for me. That season he played with, Chris Olave at Ohio State the year before was enough for me to see what he could do potentially in the NFL. So I know he might not get taken as the first wide receiver all in the draft. I mean, according to Cody, like NFL teams are enamored with Jordan Addison. So, but I still think he's going to get enough draft capital where he's going to be locked and loaded on a good team right away, probably mid to late first round. So
Cody, you're up, baby. Who you got at 103? Let's go.
You guys
Pressure's
are
on.
You guys are
Pressure's
making
on.
hot takes here. 1, 2, huh? Hot takes. Yeah, beautiful picks. Great job. Awesome.
So we have to have hot takes. I make enough hot takes, and I got plenty of picks left.
The analysis is fantastic, man. Oh, Bijan Robinson 101. Yeah.
Oh, what? So I have to look like a stooge on behalf of you getting him at the 103? You're going to bully me?
This is tight end
premium. Him at the 101?
Not this today. Is tight end premium. This is tight end premium.
So go tight end.
No.
Okay, then.
I hate the 103, and I don't know why I selected the 103.
You picked the 103. See,
I picked the 103
pre-workout,
myself.
Take it. The pre-workout, take it.
I took a drink of the pre-workout, and I said 103. I was like, I won. I should have just taken the 101. Took the layup with Bijan Robinson.
Take the layup, baby.
Take the layup. No.
Take the.
You know what? Let's go. Jahmyr Gibbs here. PPR. Because it's PPR, I'll go Jahmyr. If it was half, I think I'd go receiver here. I'd lean maybe towards Quentin, but I'm going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs here, running back out of Alabama. He's got that 4.39 speed. I don't love spending a 103 in a rookie draft on a guy like Jahmyr, who's 199 pounds, and people are constantly comparing him to guys like Alvin Kamara and Chris Johnson, and just like the peak end of what you can possibly be. When people really need to be, I've talked about this before, like you need to be open to him being James Cook.
Yeah.
And yes, he's a supreme talent when it comes to speed and pass catching, but the frame is not going to allow him to consider 200 to 250 touches per season. So spending that capital at 103 on a guy like Gibbs is not something that I'm going to want to continue to do. It's going to be a spot where I'm going to want to trade back most often than not, just because I love Bijan, right? I love Bijan. I love Roschon. I love Kendre. I love Tank. But I'm not gonna. I don't have to spend that draft capital at 103 to get one of those other running backs that I may want. So depending on draft capital in the NFL draft, I think you may start considering guys like Zay, potentially Addison, definitely Quentin if the draft capital is there in the NFL draft. But for our sake right now, I'm just gonna do the layup pick with Jahmyr Gibbs here, 103, 199 pounds, under 4.39. Give me it.
Well, so now it's back to me at the 104. This pick here, it's a tough pick. This is, I think, exactly why, Cody, you mentioned trading back with the 103. I think when you're in this range, you can trade back towards the back half of the first round and get kind of who falls to you and still come away with a good player, because here I am with the 104. And this next pick might come off as controversial, but I'm taking a guy with the most upside at a running back position, 1 QB. Obviously, you want to grab some of those rookie running backs because their value can spike if an injury happens or if they go to the right situation. So give me Kendre Miller here. He's got the size. We have yet to truly see him test in the rookie season here. But either way, I think he's got the size, the skill set, and I think he could find his way on a team. And even if he's not the clear cut, going to get the lion's share of the opportunities, I don't care. He's not even 21 yet. He's got plenty of time to marinate. So I'm going to take him here in this 1 QB rookie.
You've come a long way, man. You've come a long way since mock draft number one. You know that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You have.
No, I know I have. You've whipped me into shape.
No, you remember when we did was it a 3-round mock the first night? And Kendre Miller was my 312 pick because you forgot about him?
Well, yes, that was because we were using landing spots, and this guy did not put someone in landing spots. You, I think, only had two first. You only had one. Yeah, that was your fault. Oh, don't put that on me, because you didn't put him in your mock because you only had 2 rounds, and then you sleaze bag. You pulled the old bamboo easy, put the over my eyes, and now I got it. But now I'm correcting my mistakes. Here I am walking away with potentially running back 1 and 2 in the class. I don't know. The upside is there for Kendre. Love it.
Shout out Mike Valverde.
Hard pick. Thanks, Mike.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little baffled by that. I know you guys like him. I know, but I mean, man,
he's currently going off 12th. His ADP is 12 right now.
Yeah.
Like
I got him in a rookie draft today at 112.
I feel like Andre in the league where he's sitting there at the cafe and everybody's on auto draft and he's like, I knew it was a kicker year. Dang it. But I think I hate to overthink this and do something dumb. I'm gonna go ahead and take Quentin Johnston in a PPR league. I think the size, the upside, especially in a format like a PPR league with Johnson, I think he's unlike any other receiver in this class. Now, it could be a big old swing and a miss, but Aaron Stewart and I have been talking about strategy, especially in rookie drafts, and this is the one player that I'd be willing to swing and miss on. I mean, like size, speed, combination. So it was between him and Charbonnet for me, honestly. But I just prefer Johnson in this format just a little bit more. So go ahead and give me the two top receivers in this class. I'll take them.
That's a matter of perception, my friend. Just a matter of perception. So let's see who Cody takes here with the 106, because I might be sitting there with my second favorite receiver on the board for me to swoop up with the 107.
Yeah, give me Zay Flowers.
Deal. You son. It's okay. It's okay.
Zay Bay. He's growing through the process ever so quickly. I just finished my grades this last week, I should say, as far as the NFL draft grades go. And JSN at 8.44, Quentin had an 8.09, and Zay Flowers was wide receiver 3 with an 8.01, and that placed him as the only. I mean, there's only 3 receivers with over an 8 in this class, and comparable to last year, if I pull up my all-time grades. 801 puts him just in range of Burks, Pickens, Elijah Moore of the last couple seasons. So, yeah, 12 guys in the last 3 classes over 8. He's one of them. Give me Zay Flowers. We talked about him on end, beanghimothy.com. Don't need to say much more. Zay Bay, paired with my running back. Good start here.
So my plan has gone accordingly, and I will take Eric Gray. Just kidding, chat. Do not roast me. I don't want to hear it after the Kendre pick, but I will get my second favorite wide receiver in the class here with the 107, Jordan Addison. Yeah, he was a little bit smaller than we wanted at the combine and didn't run as fast as we would have hoped given his small stature, but 4.49 still puts him in the 69th percentile. We've seen him be able to win at all stages, intermediate, shallow, going deep. Landing spot could be there. He's still got the round 1, grade. All mocks still have him in the first round. So getting my second favorite receiver, a bona fide first round wide receiver selection in the NFL. Give me here Jordan Addison at the 107. And now your boy's cooking with gas, baby.
Seth, I sense a massive tilt coming from Matty. He got the layup with Bijan Robinson. He reaches on Kendre Miller, and then he gets the 4th best receiver here. Acts like he's the best.
No way.
I feel a tilt coming with one of these next
tilt.
picks.
No way. I am sturdy right now. There is no tilting. Steady Eddie, baby. I'm like a damn heart surgeon right now. I'm in the zone. You need pre-workout to get to my level? I'm already there, baby.
Well, man, I might be tilting right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go. Let's go.
Because they're
the same first rodeo.
I caught a lot of flack for taking this guy in one of our other mock drafts really high, and I'm thinking about doing it here. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't think he's gonna come back to me if I'm, especially if you have the 108. I mean, if he falls this far. Screw it. Give me Roschon Johnson, baby. Give me Roschon Johnson.
Whoa. Right in Cody's grill. Take that, Cody.
This kid played behind Bijan Robinson at Texas, right? And when you watch him play, it's rare that you get a guy that's as big as this that can move this well in space. And I'm just going off of what I watched on the film. It's impressive to me. I know the college production wasn't there. He wasn't there because he was sitting behind Bijan Robinson. You put any one of these running backs behind Bijan, it's the same story. I love Roschon Johnson. All right, like it might be irrational, but if he's going to be one of my guys, I've been updating the player or the staff bios. We have my guys, the my guy feature. Now the Podfather's guys, Roschon Johnson, so I can't take him, but. If I could, I would. So I love Roschon Johnson, though. And it might be foolish taking him over, Zach Charbonnet. That was the other consideration. That's probably the layup pick for Cody now, I'm guessing. But I had a feeling if I didn't get him here, Matty or Cody was going to swoop him up. So I'm going to take Roschon Johnson, my guy, at the 108.
People might look at this and say, wow, player profile is pushing Roschon up so much. I've done a few mocks with some other people in the community, Ron Stewart, BDGE, watch Nate do a couple, and Roschon's continually a guy I'm getting at 208, 209, 210. So you have to. This is comes back to. I was listening to the game plan yesterday with our boy Matty K. Not to stroke his ego too much. It's my job. I have to watch that show. It's not like I chose to. But anyway, they're talking about rules for playing fantasy football, and that's like you have to know your league. You have to know your league mates. You have to know who the fuck you're drafting with. That's the number one thing. And Seth knows he's drafting with me, so Seth is going to take Roschon right here because he knows I'm going to take Roschon at 9 likely, right? So, but you're playing in different leagues, a home league, for example, and nobody knows who Roschon Johnson is because he ends up being a 3rd-round pick, and they're like, oh, this guy didn't do shit at Texas. He's got no stats in the game log. You're going to be able to get a Roschon generally in the 225 to 210 range in most home leagues. But for this case, you're playing against some dogs, and you need to take Roschon where he belongs. And so, yeah, his ADP right now, check out playerprofiler.com. Go to the Dynasty Deluxe section in the mock drafts. You can click rookie, and you can see Roschon 9.8 across all our player profiler rookie mocks that are run by our boy John Adams. And Zach Charbonnet right there, 8.3, just ahead of him. So, yeah, the layup pick right here would be Zach Charbonnet, and that's why I'm going to make the play called Zach Charbonnet. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going Tank Bigsby. Bigsby grew throughout the process. We talked about him on end in the years coming up. The last 2 years, consistency at Auburn, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons as far as total all-purpose yards go. And he's getting disrespected and disrespected and disrespected and disrespected and disrespected and disrespected and disrespected.
Did he get disrespected though?
And then he ran a 4.48, and then people still disrespected him, and we're not disrespecting him. He jumped back into my top 5, and I'm putting him right here ahead of Zach Charbonnet. He jumped ahead of Roschon. He jumped ahead of Charbonnet in my final NFL grades for the running back position. So our boy Tank Bigsby deserves that respect, and I'm taking him here at 1.9. Again, I've talked about Charbonnet before. I think he's like the David Montgomery in this class. I think he's going to be fine. I don't think the NFL loves him as much as the fantasy community does. And I think they're getting, the community is getting too hot and heavy on Zach Charbonnet when you need to remember the day one fella was Tank Bigsby, and 3 seasons of dominant football on a shitty Auburn football team. He needs to be dropped back into this conversation instead of being in the middle late part of the second round.
I was actually texting you the other day, right, Cody, after that 4.48 came out in his pro day. I said, Cody's this big, and you said huge. I said, is he top 5 conversation big? He said, I think so, but I'm going to have to wait and see. Looks like I just got my answer. So Tank Bigsby is absolutely back on the radar. Massive kid. Obviously has the high ceiling. We started as a freshman in the SEC. Great pick. I'm going to take the low.
I think I had him, before you jump on there, I think I had him at like RB9 or 10, I think, coming in on preliminaries. And then when the final grading came through after the testing and everything, he jumped all the way up to 4 with a 703, which is kind of in his own little tier there below Bijan, Kendre, Jahmyr for me. And then it's Bigsby in his own tier, and then it's Roschon and Charbonnet together as well. So it's like he completely vaulted himself into that tier by himself. And I compared him to Aaron Jones. That 210-pound frame is fine. It's good enough. It's over the Trey Mason-Dixon line, and that speed was there. And I think he's got plenty of tread left on the tires, and I think he's going to be an OG in the NFL.
So if you had taken Charbonnet, I was absolutely going to pivot to Tank Bigsby, but you didn't. So I will take the low-hanging fruit. I will stop the slide here and take Zach Charbonnet, 6 feet, 214 pounds. See what I told you, Seth? I told you, you give this guy a pre-workout, every one of your picks, donkey, but it's okay. I'm staying in the pocket. I'm staying calm, cool, collected, and I'm dominating this rookie draft. 70th percentile or better in 40 speed score, burst score. Broke out at a young age. He's in the 93rd percentile breakout age. His yards per carry in college was in the 92nd percentile. Best comparable player, DeMarco Murray. Boys, I'll take that in the 110 and a 1 QB rookie mock.
DeMarco Murray.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. The whole second round is going to be a freaking victory lap, boys.
DeMarco Murray. Look at this guy. DeMarco Murray.
Cha-ching. Money, Seth, you're up.
That's, Charbonnet would have been my pick if he would have fell to me. So now there's a couple of intriguing options now. I could go in a different direction, but for me, there's a running back in a tier with burst, great college production. Give me Tyjae Spears out of Tulane. This is another guy that Player Profiler is probably going to have higher than other outlets, but if you look at this, what he was able to do in college, I mean, good college dominator rating, 72nd percentile, yards per carry, 91st percentile, and he gets targets, 66th percentile. He caught about 20 balls in his junior and senior year, so he has the ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. Over 1,500 yards rushing in 2022. I think this guy's a stud. He, 5'10", 201, so, maybe he consulted with Bryce Young's water weight guy. I don't know. I mean, I think he's got good enough size. So give me Tyjae Spears.
Absolutely. Okay, good pick. Cody, you're up. Also, Cody, who's manning your YouTube channel that you can leave comments during the show? You got a little assistant over there?
I got an assistant, bro. That's what you get on this level of domination. This level of domination for mock drafts, you have an assistant. I have him over here in the corner. His name's Malcolm. I taught my dog how to tweet and how to post on YouTube. Smart. And he knows you're tilting. He knows you're tilting your eyes off.
He can smell it.
So I just looked at him and I said, I went like this and I said, rap, and he ripped that tweet out. He's on the Zay game.
Hey, Malcolm, he's a good boy.
Good job, boy. Good job. Don't disrespect the booty. Right here, 112. Okay. Kayshon Boutte, LSU, 23.6 miles per hour, the same speed as Jalin Hyatt maybe at the NFL Combine, despite everyone saying, oh, shit, this guy ran a 4.6. No, he didn't. He ran a 4.50. His second run was a 4.6 plus, whatever. Forget about it. 23.6 miles per hour. The routes were on one at the Combine. Again, the 29-inch vertical, you can have it. Kayshon Boutte is going to be drafted in the second round. And I'm just going to stay here for the ride. His current ADP is 11.3 on playerprofiler.com. And I'm getting him here at the 12, stacking him on this squad. I got Zay Flowers, Himothy.com. I got Kayshon Boutte, DJ Moore Light, and I got my two backs. I'm hot, I'm heavy, and we're dominating. And if you like my team better than everybody else's, which I know you do, we're through round one. You can go on YouTube right now and you can vote. You can vote for my team as the best team. So go over there and do that right quick.
Yeah, you need a petition because you don't got the squad to back it up. I'm not even going to – I don't need a politic. I already know I got this in the bizag. Already got it signed.
I don't know.
I already told you.
Murray. He's got DeMarco Murray.
Victory lapping in the second round.
He's going to have one breakout season in 2029.
Let's go. All right, let me recap round one before we move on to round two. I went Bijan. Seth went JSN. Cody took Jahmyr Gibbs and then proceeded to talk shit about him. Great pick, Cody. I went ahead and took Kendre Miller, the absolute monster of the class. Cody said it, not me in the last one. Quentin Johnston goes to Seth. Then Cody comes back with Zay Flowers. I ain't going to talk shit. He's the man. Then I went and got Jordan Addison, like laughable. Roschon right there at the 108. Tank Bigsby at the 109. Then I went Charbonnet, Seth went Spears, and the booty, the captain, the trained conductor over there at the 112. And now we have moved on to round number two. And I will take my guy. I will have to scroll down a little bit in our player profiler ranks, so I am going to go against our ranks for the first time of the night and take Jalin. No way in hell is he a donkey, despite what maybe some people say. Hyatt, like Cody said, fastest miles per hour on the 40-yard dash, 97th percentile bird score, made basically a pro defense in the University of Alabama look like a peewee football squad. 4 touchdowns in that game. Absolute beast when they needed him the most. And if you checked out our NFL mock that we did Friday, and if you haven't, I definitely recommend it. It was a cool twist on mocks. Cody and I went and played GM for the night. He actually made a great point that Jalin Hyatt could end up being the number 1 receiver taken in this year's NFL draft. So to get him at the 201 in a PPR, 1 QB, fellas, don't make it this easy for your boy.
That's not who I was going to take. I'm not going to lie. I had my eye on somebody, and I know.
Okay, Seth.
Yeah, the pick was okay. Not as good as the pick I'm about to make.
Was it mid? It was pretty mid.
Yeah. I don't know what you kids mid as in right in between low and high. Yeah, I don't know.
That's exactly what it means, Seth. Yes,
I don't know what I don't know what the kids are saying out in the streets.
You're a teacher, don't you? You don't hear the slang on the streets?
No, I hear it, and
in the hallway,
I don't. See, the problem with the slang and me understanding it is because once I finally comprehend it, they've moved on to something else. So I'm a 33-year-old trapped in a 55-year-old, 65-year-old's body. I don't know if you guys have figured this out by now. We've maybe been in enough meetings yet, but I'm about as white bread as it gets with the slang. So anyway, for my pick, I know this is one quarterback, but I don't care. Okay, this guy could be the elite difference maker on your team. He can come in and be the Lamar Jackson. So I'm going to take Anthony Richardson. I'm going to break the QB. The first QB off the board, in my opinion, has to be Anthony Richardson. And when I was watching him play, right, you see that he does things in the pocket that translate well to the NFL. He manipulates the defense with his eyes. He can use his legs. He likes to stick in the pocket more than you think he does. Now he likes to run as well, and he's got the size and the speed, and of course he blew up the combine. But if I was the Carolina Panthers at number 1 overall, and this is going to be a hot take, but I don't care, I would draft Anthony Richardson, and I would, if they want to come at me with pitchforks, they can, but we're trying to win a Super Bowl here, guys. We're trying to win a Super Bowl, and it's all about taking big swings on athletic players with upside, all right? Okay. Especially at the quarterback position. So Anthony Richardson is my QB1 in this class, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
Okay.
I love it.
Cody, tell your dog to chill out, man.
What'd he say? Mid-mocker. Matty Mid-mocker Kiwoom. There we go. Good job. Shout out.
Good job, Malcolm.
Who's winning the mock? Checking on the poll on YouTube. Who's winning the mock right now? It says 44% Cody, 44% Matty, and 12% Seth.
Well,
I'm losing. Like wait a minute. I'm at the bottom?
Yeah, I mean, duh.
What? That ain't right.
You're wearing a jersey.
It's gonna up. Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, since Cody and his dog has voted, clearly I'm winning by the people.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah, I got.
Cody, this is a big pick. Are you going to take the lead with this pick, or are you going to fall behind with this pick? Who are you
my God, man! I mean, we're talking about value. There's only one guy left on the board with a projected ADP above 10, and his ADP is 10. His name is Josh Downs, and he's a little wide receiver from North Carolina. He got the stamp of approval from one Steve Smith, Agent 89, as far as being a route OG. Best comparable to Wan'Dale Robinson on playerprofiler.com, 21 and a half years old, runs at 4.48, and he was dominant at North Carolina with a 34% college target share, playing with Sam Howell and Drake May. He's going to be the first wide receiver taken, I think, in round 2, if all goes to plan currently that we're looking at right now. Yeah, he is a little undersized, 5'9", 171, but I do not give a shit because he went back-to-back over a rack at North Carolina, and I think he can walk into the NFL, and I think he can press that 700-800-yard line, and I'm going to get him right here at the 203. Sign me up.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick at all. And you boys have been falling asleep at the wheel. It's tight end and premium. You haven't even taken a tight end. So I'm going to go ahead and take the first tight end off the board. I'm going to take my favorite tight end in the class, and that's Michael Mayer. I still believe he would be the first tight end off the board, but I don't care. This is a tight end premium, so you want production. And was he productive in college? You bet your ass he was. 35.8% college dominator rating in 2022. Broke out at age 22. Best comparable to Zach Ertz. I will take that type of profile. I will take that skill set. Back-to-back 800 receiving yards in college at Notre Dame. Love that. Give me Michael Mayer for the first tight end off the board in this tight end premium draft, further cementing my lock of a squad.
Man, you guys are just leaving me all the good players. I can't believe, I can't believe
nice.
The
now
chat.
Seth's got the vibe.
I'm still
on the vibe.
I'm still mad.
A politician the whole time. Your whole team.
I'm still mad at the chat. Like, I can't believe I'm in last place. Come on, chat.
Come on. Do you want to know what I really think of this pick, Matty?
Yeah,
it's tight end premium. I thought me talking shit to Seth before the show about tight ends would it was an ankle to you to say let's not draft any tight ends and see if Seth is the only one that drafts a tight end this entire draft.
I'm taking one right now.
This is exactly what I think of yours. You hear that?
It sounds like snoring. Is Malcolm snoring? Is your dog snoring?
I'm snoring. I hate that pick. It's boring.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see a tight end come off the board, and nobody in fantasy football should be drafting tight ends.
204?
It's tight end premium. I do not care. Don't draft tight ends. Do not draft tight ends.
I'm happy with it. The number one tight end off of the board. You took Downs. If Downs was there, that was to be the guy I would have taken. But hey, he was off the board. Myers is a nice pick. Listen, you could call it mid. I call it safe. I'm gonna have the best fantasy players on my squad, bar none.
That's fair. Snowman's got a pretty good comment here. He's out here stroking the old Matty Kiwoom fucking Matty's winning this draft. I want to root for Cody, but I was hoping Matty's killing the draft so far, and Cody and Seth are gonna call the cops on him afterwards.
Come on, Snowman. You don't like Roschon Johnson?
Vote Cody in the YouTube chat. Go over right now and click Cody.
Just go with what's right. Go vote with your head, not your heart.
There's a reason. There's a reason that Matty scrolled down and he's not showing the rest of round 1 because he doesn't want to show how putrid his first round picks were.
It's called production value, Cody.
It's called putrid, buddy.
Putrid. You can't even spell putrid.
P-U-T-R-I-D.
I just did. I couldn't spell it.
P-U-T-R-I just did. We got the teacher in the house. Did I spell it right?
Yeah, did you spell it right?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 Cody, you win. Set you're up here with the 205, baby.
Man, there's a lot of directions I could go, but I think we're gonna stay the course and just go with the guys that I want to take, the guys that I believe in, and I'm a huge fan of Marvin Mims, so give me Marvin Mims at Oklahoma.
Oh, good pick.
Yeah. So. See, Matty, when you make a good pick, this is what Cody's reaction is. See, he's gonna give you. Oh, Seth, he's gonna give you.
Adorable.
He's gonna give you.
Get under my skin, Seth. You're so sweet. That's
well, I mean, boy, I just took a guy. This is probably gonna change my fortunes in the chat. I bet 94th percentile 40-yard dash at 4.38. 91st percentile burst score. 96th percentile breakout age. And, oh, by the way, best comparable player, and again, this is a range, right? But it's Darnell Mooney, who I know is a dog, and run blocks like nobody else, nobody's business, which you don't get any points for receivers run blocking. Maybe we could create a league where that happens. That would be kind of cool.
Simply
no? All right. Never mind. Terrible idea. So, yeah, give me Marvin Mims here, and this is – like, I can already tell the way that some of this stuff is going. And, of course, this could change. I mean, the NFL draft, some crazy stuff's going to happen. But I can already tell just based on doing these mocks with Aaron, with you guys, some of the stuff we're doing on Sleeper, with the Theo and the Podfather and like all the player profiler guys. I'm going to get a lot of Roschon. I'm going to get a lot of Marvin Mims. And I'm probably going to get a lot of Anthony Richardson in single quarterback. It's just... That's just gonna be what happens, and I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna take a home run shot here.
Hey, understandable for sure. Cody, who you got here at the 206?
This is where it gets interesting. We only got a few picks left here, and I'm not going tight end, and I'm considering quarterback. It's 1 QB, but my name is not Mr. Mid. My name's Mr. Upside. Upside Unlimited is my nickname. So I'm not going to take my quarterback here because the next quarterback that should go off the board in this format is CJ Stroud. And I just don't want CJ Stroud. Devon Achane sucks. I don't want Devon Achane. And if you're drafting on Sleeper right now, there's one player that I think I would take right here based on talent and ability and where I think he'll end up in the draft. Jayden Reed. I'm not taking him, but I'm saying I would take him. It depends. This is another one kind of you talked about Roschon earlier. You need to know your draft room, know where you're drafting, know who you're drafting against, because Jayden Reed's a guy where I'm doing, like I was talking about doing these mocks earlier with BDGE and Ron Stewart and all these other people on Sleeper. Reed is there in the 4th round every single time because Sleeper has his ADP at like 999. People are too lazy to scroll down. So you need to know your room with Jayden Reed. But for this pick right here, I'm going to go Rashee Rice because I think he's the next receiver off the board in round 2 of the NFL draft. He's got the frame, 6 foot, 6'1", 200 pounds. I think Rashee Rice currently his ADP is 27.5. I'm currently going to take him right here, 18th overall, 96 percentile college target share. He hits that 4.5 140-yard dash. He fits the archetype. He's got a little over 32-inch arms. I love that. And he had almost 1,400 total yards this season. I love that even more. And I think that through this entire process, he struggled day one at the Senior Bowl. But he came in about 15 pounds heavier than expectation. Expectation was going to be mid 180s. He was going to be this big, slender body, but he came in at that 200-pound threshold that we wanted to see. That's a massive win for him, though he looked sluggish during the Senior Bowl. But then every single day, Senior Bowl to the Combine to the Pro, built that resume up. Rashee Rice right here, 206. I'm getting another second-round NFL draft tight end, wide receiver. Rashee, sign me up.
So I am going to the podium, completely embracing the Mr. Mid moniker because I want to win this thing. The slide it's been enough. Give me Devon Achane. He may be a one-trick pony. He may kind of be losing in a lot of the community's favor. Don't care. At the end of the day, he was dominant in college, 40% college dominator. He had a 14.7% college target share. That's 93rd percentile. 4.32 40, 88th percentile speed score. Best comparable, Chris Johnson. Back-to-back, he had a 900-yard season and then 1,100-yard season, so he's averaged 1K each of his last 2 college seasons. You know what? He may be a one-trick pony, but it's a damn good trick, and to get him at the 207, you can call it mid. I'm going to call it taking home a freaking victory, boys. Seth, you're up with the 208.
And it might oh, man. It might be boring, but I feel like in most drafts he wouldn't fall this far, so give me Zach Evans, Ole Miss. Good speed, right? Good speed, good enough size, good production in college. He checks a lot of the boxes, and at this stage in the draft, you could go tight end, right? There's a tight end that I'm interested in.
Some good tight ends
in a tight end premium.
Don't let Cody bully you into not taking a tight end, my friend.
And I do like this tight end class. I think it's gonna be really good. You're gonna see a lot with especially high draft capital. But Zach Evans at this stage in the draft. I mean, I don't know about it. Has my percentage changed? Hey, can we get an update on the poll?
What were you
because
at before?
I was at like negative 3% or something.
12, I believe.
Somebody you're at 15% now.
There you go, baby.
Oh my god!
But I'm telling you, like I was just about to say this. I was just about to give you a little couple flowers. Like your 3 picks in the second round have been very nice. You got the QB1, I think, as far as fantasy goes. You got Marvin Mims. You got the fuck out of me, and then Zach Evans, who was the one I was eyeballing. I was about to pull the rug on you guys and take Zach Evans at 2.9. And you pulled the rug on us. So as bad as his pre-draft process has been, Zach Evans is still a baller, and I still think there's a lot of upside for Zach Evans through this entire process. He put a couple pounds on and things like that. I don't love him, but I think you're the 2.8. You're in a fantastic spot to take a guy like Zach Evans. So I do think some people in the chat maybe would like to reallocate their funds or their ability to pick. But once you put that vote in, that vote's casted. So maybe some people are holding their votes back, and maybe at the end you'll get a flushing. I know we got it looks like we got 20 votes in, but we got a little over 40 listeners, so about half the people have not voted. So maybe you can still snag the rest of those votes. This is like the late states in an election. See if you can snag the late states.
Yeah, it's like those ballots, those mail-in ballots are coming in, baby, for Diewold right now. Come on.
I got wrong. I want to
wrong.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Cody, after your pick, I have a proposition for you guys. So Cody, why don't you go ahead and make your 209, and I have a proposition for you fellas.
Okay. Proposition. Wow. Fancy word.
Cody's going to slug his pre-workout, make another erroneous pick, and then I have a proposition for you fellas.
Can you spell erroneous?
That is not happening.
Exactly. Then don't use it.
Oh, you spell it.
ERONIOUS.
Is that correct? We're looking at Seth. Poor Seth. He just asked
ERRONEOUS.
I don't think he double ER'd.
Oh, get the E in there. Good call.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you, Matty. I'm looking at this board right here, and I see like 4 guys' names.
Do you want me to slide the guys over? I can do that.
You're doing a hogwash job of maintaining this board, so I'm gonna have to go look this board up on my own and make sure that I'm not missing.
Wait a minute.
My ballers on this list.
On the list.
Look at this entire list of guys he's been hiding from us, Seth.
They're right there.
God, Charlie Jones is still available. Right, how is that possible? Charlie football's still there. How you got to take Charlie Jones, right?
What is this board, man? This is
that's how we always do it.
This is a GD mess.
That's how we always do it. They've been in sight, boys. They've been right there.
Sam Laporta?
Why is he on the board? All right, so I'm sitting here. We're looking at the 2-9. I got to look at my squad because Matt won't show it to me. So I'm sitting here with Jahmyr Gibbs, Tank Bigsby. I got my 2 studs at the back. I got Zay Flowers, Kayshon Boutte, Josh Downs, and Rashee Rice. That is a hell of a 4-wide set. And then I got my speedster Jahmyr Gibbs out of the satellite rule, and I got Tank Bigsby tanking on the big carries. Like how that works right there. Now, do I slot in the quarterback or do I slot in the tight end? Or do I just say I don't give a shit and take the wide receiver and add to the PPR menace mentality that my team is? Give me Xavier Hutchinson.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah. Iowa State, baby. Name's Iowa.
I thought you were a Hawkeye fan.
I am. But hey, man, we get disrespected over here. So if you're from Iowa. Well, I'm not in Iowa anymore, but like if Breece Hall played for Alabama, he would have been taken like in the top 10. So
fair.
You know.
So boys, we're here at the 40-minute mark. Do you think we have enough in the tank to crush through another round, go 3 rounds tonight?
Ooh.
In 20 minutes.
Ooh. All right. How about this? We got 3 picks left. We'll leave it to the chat. If we get 6 comments, we want 6 comments that say 3 rounds, and we'll do 3 rounds.
Okay.
6 comments in the next 3 picks.
So here we are with the
right.
210. I'm taking the man, Jayden Reed, best competitive player on playerprofiler.com. Stephon Diggs. To get him here at the 210 is absolutely, not going to say the word because I can't spell it, but it is big. Number 7, a wide receiver on our player profiler big board for 1 QB. For PPR leagues. Love it here. Give me Jayden Reed 210. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Dang
nice
it.
pick. Nice
That's
pick.
who I was gonna take. Now Rashee Rice is gone. Oh, all right. Hold on. Stalling. Okay.
Ensuring we don't.
I think I figured it out. I might get some flack from people, but I think at this point it's a good time to take my first tight end, guys.
Okay.
And I'm going with a guy who tested athletically a little bit better than the tight end that got drafted previously. And I'm just going to keep on talking through this thing because we're at that stage, man. What do you want me to do? We're at that stage where you got to take your guys, and I love Luke Musgrave, man. I think he's athletic. He's big. He's a big guy. Yards per catch, 76th percentile. I think he's done enough in college where this second round. I mean, look at this. Look at what I've done here in the second round. This is unbelievable. I'm probably winning that thing now. I should be.
Thanks.
I should be. I mean, what else could I have done?
So I just the finalization of the who was winning this mock was 52, 34, 13 with Matty in first. I just reloaded another one. Who won round 1 and 2? I just restarted that one. So make sure to go click on Cody because this draft isn't even close if you're looking at it for sure.
My round 2's insane. Easy. Let's go, Cody. Get this. Did we get the 6 comments, by the way? Are we going 3 rounds?
We got like 10 comments, I think. We got
nice.
We got the Madman gave us 3. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if my math is good, but I think that's 8. Shout out to John Early. Appreciate you. All right, so I'm looking at this board here. You got Luke Musgrave going off the board. And I have no tight ends and I have no quarterbacks. So we're going to play Mr. Upside, 212. Give me Uncle Levis.
Okay. I don't hate that.
Nice.
All right, so why don't you talk about Levis? Why don't you go ahead and kind of close us out here in the second round as I finish up putting together this sudden death round 3 fight.
All right. While he's doing that, go click on Cody in the YouTube chat.
No, don't do that. Click Matt.
No.
Best draft so far. We'll recap this quick round 1. Took Will Levis. I'm not going to say anything about Will Levis because everybody knows how I feel about Will Levis. But I'm just going to recap these teams for everybody. Jahmyr Gibbs, I took him. Tank Bigsby, Zay Flowers, Kayshon Boutte, Josh Downs, Rashee Rice, Xavier Hutchinson, and Uncle Will Levis. That's the squad. Seth, do you want to go through your squad quick?
Yeah, hold on. I can't see it as he's doing it.
Check,
but I know I took JSN, right? JSN. I took JSN, Quentin Johnston, Roschon Johnson, Tyjae Spears, Anthony Richardson, Marvin Mims, Luke Musgrave, and Zachary Evans. So feel pretty good about. I feel pretty good about that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what.
It's good for second place. No, it's for sure. It's for sure good for second place.
I disagree, good sir.
No, I would say it's good for second place. Here's the number one team: Bijan, Kendre, Jordan Addison, Zach Charbonnet, Jalin Hyatt, Michael Meyer, Devon Achane, Jayden Reed, Humana. Here we go.
It might literally be the worst team, but that's okay.
No, it's easily the best team. And here we go. If mid.com has been a hilarious joke that you've been saying all day, you could say whatever you want about me. I don't care. But what I have is something I'm gonna combat one thing. You keep talking about the mayhem factor. You keep talking about the upside. You keep talking about dogs, if you will. You know who I'm going to take? The number one dog rating in your dog ratings. Here with the 301. Give me the 210, 225-pound running back that showed 4.52 speed, 72nd percentile, and 107 speed score, 87th percentile. He's not even on the list, and I don't even care. Tiyon Evans, come on down.
That's how great of a board that our boy Matty Kiwoom uptakes. He didn't even have the number one dog on his goddamn board.
I wouldn't say that, Cody. It is the player profile ratings board that I used.
Shh, quiet.
You started.
He's not in the rankings for a reason.
You're trying to snake on the draft. Hey, I respect that.
Pull the rug.
I respect that. Pull the rug. You do have a history of pulling the rug. Here we go. You're up now. We got 14 minutes, boys. So let's crush out this round 3, this bonus baby round for the listeners. Let's go. Let's rally. Matty Kiwoom dominating this draft. But Seth, go ahead. You still have a shot at second place.
Well, I brought up some ammunition, man. Like I brought up this draft that we're all in with, I don't know, experts like Theo Greminger and Cody and Matty Kiwoom and Billy Muzio and so I'm looking at these guys. I'm like, oh, who do these guys think is good? Because these guys are smart. And this is a super flex rookie draft. And this guy named Sean Tucker got drafted at the 301 in a super flex, and I'm getting him at the 302 in a 1 QB league. So I'm gonna take Sean Tucker out of Syracuse, and college production's there, good size, 30.6 BMI, college dominator ratings in my favor. And the most important thing, the college target share, 95th percentile. Give me Sean Tucker.
Hey, I will say the dude is so elusive. He has evaded all of the workouts that he could have had so far in this rookie season. Sean Tucker, great pick there with the 210. Wait, the 302. Way to just completely take your entire draft, Seth. Cody, don't do the same. Don't make the same mistake.
Okay, I'll try not to. I'll just take your quarterback. Give me CJ Stroud.
Okay, easy peasy. That's okay. I'm not mad about it.
Now, Matty has no quarterback in this draft. He's going to take Hendon Hooker at 310 or whatever the hell he's picking because, he loves to have that extra shoelace of a quarterback back there. Shout out to Seth taking A-Rich earlier. I got Levy. I got Stroud. We're set at the quarterback position for the next 37 years. I'm happy. I'm sitting here. I'm chill. This team is stacked to the gills, and we're winning. Comment on YouTube. Give me the like. Give me the link. Give me the vote. We're going for it.
All right, because I'm running the Wildcat offense. Bijan's my QB. Don't even care. Oh, I just love it. We have a good time in the show. That's what makes the show so much fun to do, Seth. And I'm so happy you came on today because it's just another person we get to just start talking a whole bunch of smack with. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad you came on, but I'm sorry I have to do this to you boys. Here we go. Charlie Jones, the number one route runner in Indianapolis a few weeks ago. He ran a 4.3, 4.40, 85th percentile, and look pissed about it. I don't care that he's old. I don't care that his nickname is Mr. Abercrombie. He was dominant in college. He had a massive college dominator share, right around 30%. And believe it or not, best comparable player to the Slim Reaper. Give me Charlie Jones in this PPR draft. Lock him in, baby. Seth, you're up with a 305. This is a 305. Pitbull.
I can't believe this guy.
It was a 305. Pitbull. Gasolina. No, I don't even know if you did that song.
Pitbull is my uncle. I'll tell you that Pitbull is my uncle Randy's favorite rapper. True story. So anyway, I like this Nathan Ruffalo in the chat. In the chat here, he says I've got a rebound in me, and I can't believe, like, isn't this guy really? Cody can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Cody's talked this guy up because he has 98th percentile 40, 88th percentile speed. Trey Palmer, Nebraska.
Okay.
He's got some trait. Yeah, he's a dog, isn't he?
Dog in him.
Dog.
Yeah. We don't need them Kit Kats. We need them dogs.
Give me the guy with the traits, man. Give me the guy with the traits at this stage. We're taking a big swing. This is a third round PPR league. This guy could be really good.
All right, Cody, you're up. Here we go. 10 minutes. Let's rock and roll, boys.
Let's see here. We're sitting here 306. We got ourselves a couple of quarterbacks, a couple of running backs, and 5 receivers. We're set. And now it's time to start hammering the running backs in this draft. And I'm going to start off right here with a guy that's going to work out on Wednesday. His name is Israel Abanikanda, 20 and a half years old with a 4.40 coming down the train tracks. Izzy's going to dice up the Pittsburgh Pro Day, and I'm going to get him right here to 306, and I'm going to dance all over Matty Kiwoom's mock draft grave because he is absolutely blowing this thing to smithereens. Shout out to Seth. Round 2 domination. Cody threw out domination. Matty got the 101, and that's about it.
Oh, the desperation on your breath is downright stinky.
I just want you to know that who won round 1 and 2. The current voting is Matty in 3rd place. So, shout out.
I don't care. The team's by far the best. You guys are just politicking too much. But I'm going to take a quarterback. The potential 102 in this year's NFL draft fell to me at the 307 1 QB. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. Listen, boys. Listen. Sit down, shut up, and listen. If there is a guy who could be an outlier, given his size, it's a guy who is the number 1 rated quarterback prospect of all time, going to the most prestigious football program in our generation at Alabama. He may be small, but you know what? He's going to be the guy who bucks the trend, and he's going 102. He's going to play out the gate. Anthony Richardson might not even play in year 1. You might be trading him before you even get a fantasy point for him. Uncle Levis, you know, like Uncle Levis, and you doubled up with Stroud. Probably a good process there. But Bryce Young here at the 307 to be my quarterback. Sometimes you just got to take the unpopular pick and make it happen. I've been doing it all night, and I'm going to take it all the way to the bank, baby.
All right. Well, am I missing something, or is Eric Gray available, or have we drafted him yet?
He's there.
He's hiding him. He's at the bottom of the screen.
I know. I think Matty was trying to save him for his last pick or something.
No, I don't like Eric Gray.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take Eric Gray right now because I feel like it's this guy. He doesn't have necessarily the burst or breakaway speed that you're looking for, but he's just a solid running back. Like he can do everything you want him to do. Like he's going to fit in right with an NFL team, and he's going to have a role right away. So I love Eric Gray, Oklahoma.
Cody, you're up.
You're dogging over here, man. You're winning this draft. Every time I've looked at a guy, you've gotten him like a couple picks or right ahead of me. All right, so like I said, we're starting out with running backs here. You're really pissing me off here now. All right, let's go. Deneric Prince, running back, Tulsa, 5'11", 216 pounds. Best comparable to Zamir White on playerprofiler.com. I comped him to Marlon Mack. I think it's going to be a guy in the draft that goes somewhere in that 5th round, and he's going to be an absolute mother effer because he is a tank and he's a brute and nobody's talking about him. Deneric Prince comes in as my RB10 on my NFL grading, and I absolutely love that. I actually have him ahead of Bijan, ahead of Zach Evans, and ahead of Sean Ducker. So I'm happy with this, getting him right here at the 3.9
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick for sure. But you know what? Here, I'm going to stick with the running back position, keep hammering it home. Should I go with my guy or should I go with the smart pick? You know what? Yeah, I went small QB. Might as well go small running back, and I'm going to take Ducey, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. 5'5", 179, downright comical, but it's all right. Maybe. I'm going to take him. Because he's fast, he's elusive, and he's a super producer over there at Kansas State. He has 1,400 yards in 2021 and 1,500 yards in 2022. 468 receiving yards in 2021, followed it up 378 receiving yards. He's the type of guy that you know what? I'm down to take the chance on. Give me the lottery ticket at the 310. And guess what? I'm not starting a basketball team, so the Eric Young, Duece Vaughn shortness, don't care. I think they can play some football, getting them in late in the second. I'm just locking up this draft, boys.
Well, I'm going to take a guy that if you put him next to Duece Vaughn, would be like Kevin Hart. It'd be like Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Kevin Hart,
like
Shaq.
what it would be. Yeah, they could have their own movie.
Say it right. Come on.
I'm gonna say Darnell Washington is gonna be my pick. Super athlete. This is a projection, right? Because he didn't really have much of a college production. But when he did catch the ball, it was down the field at 90th percentile college yards per reception. Speed, athleticism, went to the University of Georgia. I mean, you watch this guy play, and there's no doubting the athleticism. So we're going to take a shot on that athleticism in the third round. And I think I'm winning this draft. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the second and third rounds, I think I've done enough. I can make my case here. And Cody has basically just admitted it because I've sniped him at every turn.
Darnell was the opposite of a snipe. I actually thought you were going to go for someone with a better name, but that's okay.
Oh, well.
Who are you going to go with, Cody? Wrap up this draft. Take this 312. And then you guys can go ahead and politician yourselves, sell your souls to the chat to get the win. But we all know my team is head and shoulders better because they're definitely not head and shoulders taller. Look at my last 3 picks. Still, most productive, best team is mine, hands down.
Seems like a strong way to attack a draft by drafting a bunch of midgets and seeing how that works for you. But I don't exactly love the angle on that one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to win the draft at the 312 here by not drafting a tight end all the way through the first 35 picks, whereas our boy Seth decided to draft 2 tight ends and Matty decided to draft one in the early part of the second round. I'm going to wait until 312, and I'm going to get who's probably the first tight end drafted in the NFL draft, Dalton Kincaid, for the dub.
Wow.
You're welcome. Wow. Good night. Good morrow. This team is absolutely yacked, and you're mad.
I'm not mad. My team is like I don't have to play myself down to these yahoos in the chat about who don't know anything about football. I clearly have the best team. I'm the best there is, the best there ever was, the best there ever will be. I can't even play a heel. I can't even play a heel without laughing. No, chat, go ahead. You can roast me if you like, but I think my team's damn strong. Damn strong squad.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I think I had a moment where I forgot that there was a player on the board. So yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna admit. I would have taken. I forgot about him. What's wrong with me? I don't know what happened there. I was going so strong. I was so confident in Darnell. I like Darnell Washington, but man, Dalton.
Oh, you thinking you should have got Dalton? Yeah. Hey,
yeah.
Dalton would have been a great
I'm having I'm back. I'm Andre in the restaurant again, thinking like, what did I do wrong? But I think I did okay. I mean, I was up against Cody and Matty.
Yeah, I know. So. It was a great time, great episode. Go ahead, Cody. Put in one last trip. We got 43 guys in the chat. Also, thank you guys so much for tuning in, sticking around, rocking with us on Sunday night. We love drafting. We love hanging out with you guys to get these things done. So go ahead, throw that last poll. Who is going to win? And I will run down our entire 3-round, 1 QB tight end premium draft.
Scroll down for me for a second here. Go down to like row 49. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
My man was doing work behind the scenes. Let's go, Cody.
Yeah. That's called a professional on the job, winning and spinning. That's what we do around here. Make sure you drop the like. If you go over to YouTube right now, drop the like, drop the subscribe, but also in the chat right now, make sure you click on the word Cody to define who won this entire draft right here. You can see it on the board. I got Uncle Levy. I got CJ Stroud at quarterback. Through the running back position, we got Gibbs, we got Tank, and then we finished up strong. Exactly. This is exactly how you finish drafting in these rookie drafts. Izzy Abanikanda is going to run a 4.40. Deneric Prince ran a 4.40. And we got Zay Flowers, Himothy.com, Kayshon Boutte, #value, Josh Downs, Steve Smith, stamp of approval, Rashee Rice, the second wide receiver drafted in round 2 of the NFL draft, and Xavier PPR Hutchinson, as well as the 312 for the dub, Dalton Kincaid at the 312 in tight end premium. He's going to have over a 60% slot rate as a rookie. And we just got him here at the 312 when these donkeys just took Darnell Washington, Michael Mayer, and Luke must smell like shit grave.
Don't make me laugh, but that was pretty funny. Anyway, my team, look at this. Bryce Young at the end of the draft. He is as relevant as any of these other quarterbacks in 1 QB. Let's face it. In most of our home leagues, no one's even taking a quarterback in 1 QB until late. Let's face it. So getting Bryce Young, easy peasy, no problem. And then I smashed running back so hard that I was able to get Tiyon Evans and Duece Vaughn as just lotto tickets because Bijan, Kendre, Zach Charbonnet, Devon Achane is Dub City. That's Dubs in the chat. Get them going, chat. That is Dub City. Jordan Addison, Jalin Hyatt, Jayden Reed, Charlie Jones. Oh, my God. I just oozes value, oozes production. And the tight end one in the class, I don't care if I take him earlier than you schmoes. Sometimes you got to reach to get the best. I got the best. This is the best roster of the 3, and it's not even close.
No, you're wrong.
Dominated
Anthony,
Seth.
Do I get to cut my promo now? All right,
of course you do.
All right, gentlemen. Not only did I get the best quarterback in the draft, not only did I get the best quarterback in the draft, I got the best wide receiver in the draft. I got the better Texas running back in this draft, and I got 2 athletic tight ends, and I don't have access to this. I don't have access to the drops. So you guys. I got Jaxon Smith-Njigba's clone as well as Jaxon Smith-Njigba because there's 2 Jaxon Smith-Njigbas up there. I got Marvin Mims and Trey Palmer and the only wide receiver with size. So I think I won this draft easily.
Are you still drafting? Did I win? I dominated. What happened? I fell asleep.
Yeah. You fell asleep during the draft too is what you did.
That's fact.
Boys, this was a lot of fun.
He actually did fall asleep during the draft. That's a known thing. We just saw him wake up because if you look back at what happened during this draft, he started out mildly volcanic, and then he took a complete duke on the field, and he ended up with Jalin Hyatt. He took a tight end early second. Yeah. Devon Slowchain.com in the second. Jayden Reed a round and a half early. Tiyon Evans not even on the board. If he's smart, he waits until the 310 to get his boy Tiyon Evans. Charlie Football, 27.9 years old.
You got to know your draft.
Could have waited until round 4, and then he gets the worst.
We didn't have a round 4.
What are we doing?
We didn't have a round 4.
Seth, great job tonight in your inaugural debut with the boys on this mock. I know you've done a few of them, but I don't know why you're throwing that comment up there. You're acting like Charbs is a dub or something. Seth, I want to appreciate you because you got the massive dubski. According to YouTube, 42% for Seth, 37% for Cody, and 21% for Mr. Kiwoom.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I lost though. You had more, or did I have
no?
More?
You won.
You beat me by 5%.
We just have really great people in the chat that felt bad for your bum squad.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's the truth.
Hey, get ready for this rebuild in 2024 from Seth's team.
All right.
Well, I don't know where Jaxon Smith-Njigba's clone went because I got 2 of them. Anyway,
I will say you only drafted 4 receivers. That seems kind of. I'm trying to check back through here. Yellow, you got Njigba, Quentin, Mims, and Palmer. Yeah, you did good. You got 4. That's right.
it was a lot of fun. We should do
Draft,
It was
you guys.
great. It was a ton of fun.
Let's answer 2 questions from the chat. If you guys got a question in the chat,
Absolutely.
we'll answer a couple for you. I know you guys are kind of lame and you haven't subscribed to be an Underworld Army minion, but if you are in the chat, please drop a question, and we'll answer that question right quick. I'm gonna scroll through here as Matty switches up the screen ski. Let's see, we got any good questions here. Seth, you did great. It was like hanging with 2 sharks, but you ain't no small potato neither. That's a comment more than anything.
Harry Snowman, love you, man. Good stuff. We love the Harry Snowman.
Yes, we do.
How many wide receivers go first round, and which ones? I'm assuming you're talking about the NFL draft.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. Cody?
Okay, you're going to come to me for this. All right. So,
I mean, well, you're the man. You're the man.
Right?
I mean,
hey.
yeah.
Well, I asked the question. I was hoping when you guys maybe jump in. All right, Jaxon Smith-Njigba is going to go. Quentin Johnston. I think Zay Flowers a lock to go top 20. I think Jordan Addison's in there. Mm-hmm. And then I think you ask yourself if Jalin Hyatt makes the link. So that's 4 guys. And then Jalin Hyatt makes it 5 because I think Hyatt's a lock to go round 1 as well.
I think so too.
I think Downs misses out. I think Boutte misses out. I think Rashi's in second round. So I think you're looking at 5 guys. The over-under is probably going to be set at 4.5 if I had to guess. If they do open up at 3.5 over here the next couple of weeks at these sports books, make sure you hammer 3.5 over because I think it should be probably set at 4.5.
Yeah, I think especially like NFL teams know that the wide receiver position is so valuable. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Aaron Stewart. It's 1-1. We've decided. We've somehow figured out that it's tied up 1-1. So Tuesday, you got to tune in on the Player Profiler YouTube channel to see the epic showdown, the rubber game match between Aaron and I. So,
all right, last question here. Do you guys think? So we got Desmond Ridder and who'd they just sign? Backup quarterback, not Case Keenum. Heineke. So they got Heineke on a sub $10 million deal. They got Desmond Ridder. Do we think that Atlanta takes a quarterback in the top 10 or in the second round?
I think it's more likely in the second round. You're just not hearing enough drumbeat. There's just not enough smoke, not enough hype behind them scouting the quarterback position. I'm sure they're doing their due diligence. I just don't think it happens here. I think you're looking at more of a third round, fourth round dart throw, maybe like the kid from Stanford or maybe even someone later.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're going to give Desmond Ridder a year, and they're going to see what they got in him. And I mean, who knows? I mean, that team is so weird. We'll see. They probably should be interested in, maybe if Richardson falls there. I don't think he will, but I would be. But we'll see. I mean, I don't think they're going to, like I said, I agree. I don't think they're going to take one.
All right, last thing, we'll get out of here. Ja makes a pivotal comment here. With the best team and the 101, 103, 109, do I sit on my hands for 3 more months? If your draft is in 3 more months, I would hold at least to the minimum after the NFL draft. Yeah. Because the minute that those guys get landing spots, and this is a known thing in Dynasty, the minute those guys get landing spots in the NFL draft, that the value of those picks goes up incrementally. And I think that's the word, right? Incrementally, is that small or large?
No, it's small. You'd be exponentially.
Exponentially, there's the word right there. My good English major.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's the answer right there. You have to wait till at least past the NFL draft. Yeah. Pulling the double P's up here in the top right corner. Appreciate the bing, 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 bing. Nice. Hold them. Anyways, appreciate you, Ja. Appreciate everybody in the chat tonight hanging out with us for the remainder of this draft. Seth Diewold on Twitter, Seth_Diewold, Diewold. My boy Matty Kiwoom on Twitter at Matty Kiwoom. Make sure you don't follow him because he gives bad analysis for mock drafts. Make sure you do follow him because he has a great show on Saturdays called The Game Plan. I am Cody Carpentier. You can find me on Twitter at Carpentier NFL. Until Tuesday when Seth dominates our boy Aaron Stewart.
Now he's battle tested too. He's hard in that steel.
Mm-hmm.
Battle tested.
You got that straight.
You don't come out of this gauntlet. You come out strong.
Aaron Stewart, you got a problem. And Seth Diewold's it. So I'll see you on Tuesday. I'll
Hey,
see
you
you
like
on
that video? Be sure to subscribe and activate those alerts so you get notified as soon as new videos drop. And be sure to check out playerprofiler.com. We have all the tools for you to dominate every type of fantasy league. We have a draft kit, Dynasty Deluxe, data analysis, DFS Dominator, and don't forget the player rankings to rule them.